Howdy folks, it's Mike Parsons here, Bluegrass with Friends. And today we're going to work on playing in waltz time on the mandolin. Okay, so I've picked out this song, All the Good Times Are Past and Gone. It's kind of a bluesy number, and it goes like this. I wish to the Lord I've never been born or died when I was young. I never would have seen your sparkling blue eyes or heard your lying tongue. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are over. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Don't you see that turtle dove flying from pine to pine? He's mourning for his own true love, just like I mourn for mine. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Okay, so I wanted to play that so you guys could see how the song goes. That's one important step that a lot of people forget to do. So get the tune in your head. It makes learning the song so much easier if you can whistle the song or actually know how to sing along. So if you're going to learn it, go back and listen to it a couple times. Learn how to sing the chorus. It'll really help you out in the long run. Okay, now let's talk about this waltz thing. A waltz is in 3/4 time. That means that there are 3 beats in a measure and a quarter note receives 1 beat. In other words, you count it like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you're going to split those quarter notes in half, you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now how you apply this to the rhythm, let's start with the rhythm of the song. I was just going pick, strum, strum, pick, strum, strum. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Then it goes to the D. Now you can put in extra strums. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. So it's kind of nice to be able to put in those extra strums. It's nice to have it. It's nice to have it simple and plain. But you can use those strums kind of as fills when there's space between, when you're not singing, there's space in the melody. And so, all the good times are past and gone, right here. All the good times are, here's room for it. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the different rhythm patterns that you can use besides this one. Pick, strum, strum. And then there's pick a strum, a 1 and 2 and 3. And so that's putting the ands in there, or the upstrokes. You notice that this one uses all downstrokes. Pick. And when you put the ands in, you're simply putting in these upstrokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So your hand's going exactly the same pace, whether you're doing 1, 2, 3. Your hand is doing this motion. Okay, now you add the upstrokes. It's the same pace. So really what's going on here is your hand is doing this. It's your metronome, your hand right here, keeps the rhythm going. And the same sort of thing happens when you're playing the melody. You want to keep your hand in time with the music. A lot of people think that when you play the tremolo, that is still with my hand going. Granted, it's twice as fast as I just showed you. 1 E and okay, so try and keep your hand in time with the music. Now there's another kind of rhythm that you may use. This rhythm is great when you're by yourself or in a smaller group. But when you're in a full-on bluegrass band, you would be expected to play this sort of thing. The long chords. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. So that would be called a chuck-chuck rhythm, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You notice that I'm pressing down and releasing. I'm choking these, cutting off these chokes, cutting off those notes in order to give them that bluegrass chop sound. So different from if you just hold this down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you squeeze and release in time with the music. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1. So I'm releasing on the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then squeezing down again before I play the next note. So this hand is also kind of going in time with the music. 1, 2, and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So there you go. That's the basis of how to play in waltz time. What's that? The chords. Oh, you want to know about the chords? Let me see. What is the chords? What is the chord progression for this song? Well, let's see. We use numbers to describe chord progressions. I think I've told you this. There's a video about it. But the numbers are 1, 4, 5. So let me see. We're in the key of G. G is 1, G, A, B, C is 4, and D is 5. So we're using numbers to describe this chord progression. So let's just see what the chord progression is. 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1. 1, 1, 4. Then you got 5. 1, 1, 1, then 4, then 1. 1, 5, 1. beauty of this number system is that I can describe to someone who knows this, who doesn't know this song, simply by saying it's 141, 151. Okay, and that happens over and over again in this song. Okay, now then we talk about what key it's in. All right, so let's say that I need to sing this song in B flat because I have a higher voice than what I just sang it in. So now we're going to move up here, G, A, B flat. And we could use the long chords on this, but here's the point. G is here, straight over is C, and up 2 frets is D. This is a 1-4-5 shape. 1, 4, 5, 1. The good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. So that's the 5 chord. So 1, 4, 5. No matter where you start on this instrument, you got a 1-4-5 chord shape by going 1, move over a string, you got the 4 chord, and up 2 frets is the 5 chord. You don't even really have to trouble yourself what the actual names of these chords are. Probably a good idea if you did know that it's B flat, E flat, and F. But not that important if you're able to speak this number language, okay? So here we go. All the good times are 4 and back to 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, 5. 1, 1, 1. Here's the 4 chord, back to 1. 1, 5, 1. Here's a turnaround to end the song. Little darling, don't you 5 back to 1. Okay, now have a lot of fun. Keep on picking.